It's finally time to start the stone on the foundation, and we've been told we need professionals.
But people also say to not build your own house, and we did that, so.
Yeah, we don't follow directions very well, do we?
We're multitasking between two builds, prepping for plumbing and solar at the net zero vacation rental, and trying our hand at installing the stone at our off-grid home.
Hope it turns out, because that's the first thing you're going to say.
I know.
It was business as usual, making progress on all fronts, and then it all came to a halt when our farm sustained its first coyote attack.
So this cloud here, it should be enough to get the entire front side going.
All right.
Yep. Oh, that's hard.
We could see Leon over there peeking through the fence at us. I think he knows we're about to undertake a new project, and he's not happy about not being up here to supervise.
I see you.
So the plan is to get up as much stone as possible,
Yes.
and Josh decided that we should start at the very front of the house.
Yeah. Hope it turns out, because that's the first thing you're going to say.
I know. So I was thinking maybe we should start in a hidden place.
But my problem is I'm tired of seeing this green paneling as I pull up. So I'd rather see a nice thing of stone. So hope it's a one-hitter quitter, you know what I mean?
Yes.
You hit it one time, it's good, you leave it.
But this
And you
takes
keep moving.
skill, and we're not
That's why I'm here.
professionals at this.
You know? That's why I'm here.
Okay, thank goodness.
If you're a stone mason, no bashing allowed. Do we start from the top, like this? And we just start putting stuff in there, bigger ones, and go down? Or do we start from the bottom and work up? I think we start from the bottom and work up, we might end up with a kind of bunch of half pieces.
Yeah, I say you start in the middle top.
Okay.
We need to lay out all the pieces first.
Nah.
Yeah, we need to get a tarp and like lay out all the pieces so we see what we're working with. Because otherwise we're just winging it off of what's in the stack and hoping that we come up with pieces that'll fit. I mean, it just makes more sense to.
Do you want to lay out on this entire wall?
No, I don't want to lay out the entire wall. I just want to spread things out so that we can see what we're working with.
Spread the stone out? Yeah. I think you meant lay the entire wall out on the ground first.
No, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people do that, but.
I'm sure I do. Yes, I think I seen people say to do that.
Right.
Put them up like that.
But people also say to not build your own house, and we did that, so.
Yeah, we don't follow directions very well, do we? I think we can handle this.
Famous last words, Josh.
So, wish us luck, guys.
Like most people, sleep is really important to us.
Which is why we're proud to say Helix is the sponsor of today's video.
About 3 months ago, Helix introduced us to what a good night's sleep really is.
Oh, with you? I slept great last night.
So comfortable.
I'm no longer tossing and turning all night. And the rest is history.
Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your needs. And best of all, Helix delivers your mattress directly to your door for free within the US. It's all rolled up in a box and is super easy to set up yourself.
Everyone is different, and Helix knows that, which is why they made the sleep quiz to match your unique body type and sleep preferences to make the perfect mattress for you.
They have something for everyone's unique taste. And if you sleep with a partner, you can even take the sleep quiz together and find something that's the perfect compromise for both of you.
Based on our results, Helix matched us with their Midnight Luxe mattress, perfect for us side and stomach sleepers who like a medium mattress. We've been sleeping on our Helix mattress for about 3 months now, and I am finally getting the sleep that I need.
And our mattress is firm enough that my back feels supported, which is really important to me.
Best of all, Helix delivers your mattress right to your door for free within the US.
There's also financing options and flexible payment plans.
With your Helix sleep mattress, you get a 100-night sleep trial and a 10-year warranty. So if you're nervous about buying something that you haven't tried, especially something as important as the mattress you spend hours each night sleeping on, you'll get more than 3 months to make sure you love it.
If you don't love it, they'll pick it up for you and give you a full refund.
Click on the link below or go to helixsleep.com/wildwonderful. It's for up to $200 off your Helix sleep mattress and 2 free pillows.
Let's get back to the build.
It says allow to slake for 5 minutes,
Yes, again.
remix and use.
Nothing's relaxed about 5 minutes.
What does the word slake mean?
I guess relax. You've been slaking around too much, I think. Then we get to work. This should work. I'd like to chip this portion out so it's kind of ride down like that a little bit so I can get him up higher to make my lines a little bit closer. Like I said, I'm not a professional.
Well, we'll just put that piece somewhere else, Josh, okay? Let
Lee,
me get another one.
grab another one.
Try this on for size.
We can probably put him in just like that without chipping him. He should fit in. And I guess we'll start going from this way out and down and start going all over the place. Once we get the hang of it, I think after a day of this, we should get a pretty good hang of it, how to make it happen. After about a day, maybe 2. Give me next week.
Frankie, that's my measuring cup. Excuse me. You're not supposed to have that.
So it's going pretty slow.
We're
we
trying
know.
to make it look right. So we want it to all look like it's all stacked up properly. We don't want to have, I guess, all the mortar seams everywhere going all the way that way and vertical.
We don't want them lining up. We want
No.
it to be more
Kind of-
natural or like
We don't know. Stacked.
randomized. Was that a word?
It's okay. That's the word today.
Yeah.
So
And we also
moving.
we don't want super big gaps between them, but then we also don't want it to be too close together that we can't get any of the mortar in there.
yeah.
And it's also kind of hard to tell because it's at that like ugly stage since there's no mortar in
There
there.
are a lot of ugly duckling stages of this house so far.
Yeah.
Plenty of them. But once we point it up with all the mortar, in there, we should be fine.
Yeah.
We'll get them all up first, and then we'll come back with that bag and start squirting point mortar in there, and hopefully it turns out.
Yeah. I think
I have
it
high
will.
hopes. Yes. It looks better now. So we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. The more that we do, the better it's looking. Like you could see it kind of starting to come together. So I don't know if we're trying to convince ourselves that everything's gonna be okay, or
I mean, if it's that bad, we always need a sledgehammer, take it down, and do it again. Right?
it's your solution to everything we've ever done.
No, tear it down, do it again. We shouldn't have to.
I hope not. Something like a long, skinny one. This one's too short.
Bump it over a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe get him like a good guy. Bump him over a bit.
Yeah.
Get something like that, maybe.
Okay.
Pull him out.
I look at this and it's so exciting to be at the point where we're putting stone on, but I feel like it's like only a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, we're not even close. Yeah, not even close at all.
Oh my goodness.
So, it's gonna take us a few hours to do this today, but we are getting faster, you know?
Are we?
I think so. We have probably 4 or 5 more stones of mortar left. So we'll slap him on, get 4 or 5 more up, and we'll probably call it.
Sounds good. I'm kind of hungry anyways. I'm pretty stoned.
I got that one.
Is that big enough?
Yes, it is.
I can look there and see if it's a bigger one. Dinner time!
We have some cold temperatures and rain expected today, so since we can't work on the stone, we're going to be taking care of some prep work for solar and plumbing at the vacation rental. Josh is going to be prefabbing all of the sleeves that are going to run through the concrete wall into the mechanical room. So that's things for like electrical, for the well, and also for septic. We need to be ready to go so that we're not impeding the progress that the concrete guys are trying to make, because they're going to be out here getting all of the walls up and getting ready to pour concrete. So hopefully the weather holds out for us today and we can get everything done.
Setting layers up real quick because I guess the footer and everything for the mechanical room is a little bit lower than we originally thought it was going to be. So our placement for the tank over there, we did the perk test. Now looking at it from here to there, it looks like it might be the same elevation. So I just want to verify with the laser that what elevation we are coming out of the wall right here in the mechanical room to go to the tank. The tank is in fact low enough so we can go down to it. If it's not low enough, we're gonna have to move the placement where the tank's gonna go down that way. It hasn't been set yet, but we have it where it's perked at, so we might need to move it. I'm hoping not, we'll see. So we checked where we're gonna be coming out of the wall right here, and we shot that elevation where the pipe's gonna come out, and we went down to the septic tank and we shot top of grade. So the tank's gonna be down lower, so the hole in the tank's gonna be a little bit lower. So we had an 18-inch difference. And then what I did is measured from here over to the tank, and the distance between those two at a 1/4-inch drop is like almost 11 inches. So we're in the right spot, so to say. So we're good to go. If I go 8.5 inches up from the slab, 8.5 inches up to the slab is going to be the bottom of the sleeve. Eight 8.5. Those two are for the pipe for the well and also power to the well. Septic's good, well pipe, well power is good. Now I need solar coming out.
It's raining, but we are all set up and ready to go. It's not the prettiest job, but I think it'll do.
All right, we're all laid out, ready for them to start forming those walls up. So we haven't recorded in probably about a week. The reason why is our cat got mauled by a coyote a week ago. We have predators around here. We live in the mountains of West Virginia, so we have foxes, we have raccoons. I'll grab a chicken or two, and we're in the mountains, so there's coyotes also. We're just weird the way everything went down with the cat.
Especially because she's an older cat, and she does go outside from time to time, but it's for like short periods of time, and she never sleeps outside.
No.
So it was our normal thing of, taking the animals out before bed, and we were outside, and then we bring the dogs back in, and there's just this small window of time between when we were outside and when the pugs and the rest of us came back inside when the attack happened, and then when Haiti went outside with a can of cat food trying to call her in for her dinner. So it's just that small window of time where it happened, and then he ended up going down the driveway to find him and Carter, and she was flailing on the ground. Thankfully, the attack was interrupted, or else this would be a different situation.
And her stomach was cut open, ripped open pretty bad.
Yes, and she also had no use of her back legs. So the first things that we noticed was the damage to her abdomen, and then it was very clear that her back legs were not working at all.
Yeah, didn't work.
We were kind of thinking maybe her back was broken. We didn't know what was going on. But the vet did x-rays, no broken bones. She can't use her back legs, but when they did a pinch test, it shows that there is some feeling there.
There's feeling there, so there's no spinal cord issues. So she feels it, so.
There's just some level of extensive nerve damage. We're not sure what that is yet. The first hurdle that they're going to have us get over is preventing any sort of infection, and then we can hope that she will be able to regain that strength in her legs and be able to walk again. But initially, they gave us the option to either euthanize her or treat her, and we, of course, opted to treat her.
Everybody in the car's crying. So.
It's been it was days.
All the kids were there. It was rough for them. So
yes.
We've had it for a long time.
Yes, a very long time, and it's just such an upsetting situation and very unexpected, and exhausting. It's been days of like emotional ups and downs and crying, because it's like you wake up and you kind of don't know what you're gonna wake up to that next day, and she was like, you'd see improvements, and then you wouldn't see improvements, and then there'd be a seizure, and then you'd see improvements, and it's kind of been up and down, but it's been several days. She's been on 5 different types of medication twice a day, cleaning wounds twice a day, needs help, like obviously going to the bathroom, her legs don't work, eating, drinking.
But she's grooming herself now.
Yes.
She turned that corner, so everything is looking on the up and up.
Yes. So it seems like between us and the vet that everybody has some hope that things are gonna be okay.
Yes.
And that leaves us refocusing in on fixing this perimeter fence, or finishing, I should say, which is a huge project because it's a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, it's was it 8.5 acres around? So where the footage that is, who knows.
But that's the next step that we have to take before we're able to actually bring home any guard animals. The rescues for livestock guardian dogs require that we have a 4-foot fence, and we need to be able to properly take care of any other animals that we bring home to guard the animals. They need a perimeter fence, whether that's donkeys or livestock guardian dogs. So I don't know, that's basically where we're at.
So fingers crossed, guys. Hopefully she pulls through. We're thinking she is. Everything's looking better day by day, so we're thinking she'll pull through. Electric's on, guys. You ready back to work, girl?
Yeah.
Let's go.